and shrink it a little bit. Oh, I'm on the wrong layer. I was on the wrong layer, y'all. Let's see if I can move this. I just needed to make it slightly smaller. I feel like that's reasonable, right? I feel like this matches her face a little more than the other one, and I need to move it up slightly. Yeah. Wouldn't this be hilarious if this was my art style? Let me check something here. You know, I haven't gone live on TikTok in a long time. Okay. Let's fill everything in now. I'm gonna switch to syrup. Let me see if it'll actually go in here. Oh, there we go. There we go. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit more so we can get this in here. Oh, that's too dark. All right, and then I'm gonna erase the bottom part. Okay, back to my sketch layer. I want to see what this peppermint one looks like. Okay, maybe I'll use peppermint instead. Let me switch them. Yeah, peppermint feels more appropriate for what I'm doing. It's thinner, so we can get that out the way. You know, some people have been getting away with like doing the split, what's it called? The mirroring. So when they do one side, it does the other. So I think I might want to do that. Especially for the features. Yeah, I think I want to do that. So I need to make sure she's centered. Actually, let me merge these down, and I'm gonna make sure she's centered. Oh, it doesn't know. Hold on. It doesn't know what I'm trying to do right now. Let's see if we got anything. Still saying that. There we go. All right, so I want to do this quickly too. Let's just see something. I need to see something. Jesus, all these verifications. Come on, come on. I don't know what's going on with my stuff. What the heck? I'm so confused. Alright, let me scan instead. Okay, Google, turn on front light. Alright, let's see where the mic is going. Primary speaker. Testing. Headphones. Alright. Testing. I don't think you can hear the music. Let me check the settings. Testing. All right. Testing. Primary mic. How the heck do I get my music to play on here? I don't know. Alright, let's see what happens when I go live. Let's charge the pencil. Camera source. Why is it saying it's hidden? It is not hidden. Ooh, I just saw 444. What the heck? What requirements? I could have sworn I already met them. Let me exit and come back. I could have sworn I already met them. Goodness gracious. Let me fix my stuff right here. Okay. Welcome everybody. Happy Thursday. Sorry guys, I had to take a break to fix something on my stream, on my other stream. But I'm gonna come back to this soon. I don't think I'll be able to finish this today since I want to put some energy into this one. But I want to get like a lot of the basics down. Okay, so let's see whose eye I want to do. I want to do like a hazel eye. Hazel eyes are very charming and magnetic. because they're like a mix of different colors, like brown, green, sometimes gray. All right. Let's see what we've got. So I want to, let's see if I can fit. Ooh, this is okay. This looks pretty good now. It looks centered. It looks centered, and then now I kind of want to fix the eyes. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do a drawing guide, edit the guide. I want it to be symmetrical, just like that. So, okay, if that's what symmetrical is, then I need to move this over. I need to move this over so it's centered. Yeah, this is more like it. That's more like it. Okay. So we're gonna try something different today and make all of this pretty symmetrical to begin with. All right. Okay, I want to start with the eyes. Excuse me, but this time we're gonna go on top. I'll also make this assisted. Let's see what we've got. This is a different way of doing it. I think I'm gonna do this another day where I kind of start with hollow areas first, but right now I wanna try to sketch it out first. So let's see. We're gonna try the left side. Her eyes are too downturned. Let's go. Okay, that looks a little bit better. And then that's big. You know, eyes are not completely curved like that. It's usually like a curve right here. And then from here to here. So here's what I'll do. And because I'm doing a drawing assist here so that it can mirror on both sides, I'm gonna really focus on trying to get it as perfect as possible. So I'm gonna be erasing a little bit, almost like I'm drawing on actual paper. Let me erase this brow. I'm gonna go on the other layer. I'm gonna draw on there. I just wanna give it a little bit of space. Give it a little bit of space, this one too, because I'm gonna go over it later. So that's on this layer. You guys probably can't see it on TikTok, but if you guys want to see a bigger version of this, come to YouTube. I'm over here, or Twitch. But YouTube is better, so I can keep up with your stuff, whatever you're saying. All right, back to my sketch layer. So I want to kind of, oh, I went too high in there. Oh, that's too, hold on, you can actually do a perfect circle, I think, when you hold, there we go. That's what I was looking for. Yeah, I think that's good. I think that is good, y'all. Okay, so I'm gonna close down this eye a little bit more. I didn't want to over sketch it, but here we are. I have to go back a little bit. I'm doing too much. Okay, so if you see the other side kind of mirroring what's going on this side, it's because I have drawing assist on Procreate. Welcome, y'all. I'm on YouTube, by the way. If you're seeing this on TikTok, come over to YouTube and chat. Let me erase a little bit of this. All right. And I'm using this eye for reference. Let me see if y'all can even see it. I'm using my phone to get that reference right now. Okay, so all I really have to do is just work on one eye. So honestly, I don't even need to show you all both eyes. I just need to show you guys one of these. So right now I'm just doing the sketch layer. So I don't need a whole lot right now. Just to kind of get where everything is going to be. Basically, for anybody that's just joining, I had already started a drawing from before, and I'm kind of updating it. This is the old drawing that I had, and I kind of had a base version of it. So this is what I had before. And then I tried to get part of my initial art that I did for that and just kind of redo the face and everything. I want to try to get more realistic with the painting here. Okay. So she has a bit of wrinkles under her eyes. So I'm gonna try to lightly show that. Not all of them go all the way. So it's almost like she has tired eyes in a way. I know y'all can probably barely see that, but that's kind of what I'm going for. And then she has like a hood. Hold on. She needs a little bit more up here. I don't know how people can do like one line and get it perfect. I need to draw like little by little to get the lid. So anyway, so this lady's eyes like this, and then I'm gonna go to my base layer and I'm going to clean the brow stuff a little bit more. Okay. But I hope y'all are having a good day. It is Thursday. Well, it's Friday over here. It's 12:35 a.m. I should be asleep, but I figured I would get on here and test out my art stream since I haven't done an art stream in a long time. A long time. So yeah. So back to the face. I've kind of got the lines down a little bit. I know y'all can probably barely see. So let me deepen some of the lines here. Some of the lines gonna be deepened so that y'all can see it on camera. And then I'm gonna, let me see if I can zoom out a little bit. I don't see the lady's full brow, so I'm gonna just trace that line as if I could see it, although I can't. Usually brows have a thicker front and a thinner end towards the edge of the face. So that's what we're gonna do. right. Let me look at my reference image. Okay, I feel like this is coming together a little bit. I'm trying to figure out how I want to play this. Like, do I want to make the eye look like something before I go? Because I've got the base down, because if I do the eye on one side, it's going to show up on the other. Now that I've got the sketch down a little bit. That's probably all I can do today. Because the brow, I feel like I don't want to put anything on the brow right now until I have like the skin tone stuff done. But you know what? Let's actually get the hair. Let's get the hair stuff done a little bit first. And then we can come back to the eye. Because the hair is looking kind of crazy right now. So let's see. I'm gonna use some of my natural hair what's called brushes. So let's see if we can get something going. Let's do the lock texture. Is this big enough? I'm gonna fill that out a little bit. So you can see both sides are being filled since I have the drawing assist on. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So just adding these strands of hair just made it look 10 times better, just automatically. Gave her some locks. Some thin locks at that. And this is just the base. Let's clean some stuff on this side too, because it's not translating properly. Do I want to give her locks on her face? That one was huge. Let's see if I can make it smaller. That's too small. I kind of like the one I did earlier. This one wasn't bad. Okay. Yeah, I like that one. But I'm gonna make that. Okay, I feel slightly better about that. The hair looks like it's got some life to it now. I want to erase some of it though. Yeah, let's erase some of this. Oh. I'm gonna use, hold on. I'm gonna erase with the same texture I just used. Hold on, let me, turn that down a little bit. Okay, I'm on lock texture, and then I'm gonna switch to eraser. Let's see what we've got. I wanna put some space at the top like this. That looks so much better. Oh my goodness. That looks a bit more natural than it did before. So back to that one looked not so bad, but nah. I'm gonna go back to the eraser, see what we've got. Oop. I did not like that. Okay, I'm gonna keep that. So what do I want to go back to? Do I want to work on the eyes? Now that we fixed the hair, I think it would help to work on the eyes. Right? Yeah, let's work on the eyes since I have that open. So I'm gonna get a new layer. Nah, I'm gonna do it on the regular layer. I'm gonna grab like a dark green, like a grayish green, and go back to my pencil set, and I'm gonna go with a medium airbrush. Since I've already done the outline, now I don't need to outline, so I'm gonna start using like the airbrush or the softer brushes. So let's zoom in a bit more, and then let's get that in there. I try to go for the deepest color. Yeah, I guess I could do it around the iris as well. And then we're gonna go for the white. I'm gonna lower the opacity a little bit. Um, I kind of went too hard on the whites. I was trying to keep it centered here. I went way too hard on that. All right, now to get the browns of the eyes, I'm gonna go a reddish brown since I went for hazel. Oh, that's too dark. Let's try that. No, that's too light. So we're gonna start that at the top in the iris and at the bottom. And then we're gonna go with a green. I'm trying to see if I can go with like a medium green. This time I'm putting that on the sides here. Let's zoom in a little bit. I know it looks crazy, but bear with me, y'all. I know it looks crazy. And then, so I've done the reddish brown. Let's do the yellow brown. And then I'm gonna put that kind of in the middle here. Let's increase the opacity a little bit more. That looks too much like the skin tone. Let's go darker. And then we're gonna go for a deeper green. Kind of go around the edge of the iris. Okay. So I feel like we got most of the color in here. Let's get like a yellow brown in the middle. That's too light. Let's go deeper. Because that's where we're gonna have that pupil. The pupil is the black in the eye, right? Yeah. Sprinkle some of the brown around the eye. I know it's looking crazy. It looks brighter on screen, but it's better in person. Just bear with me. All right. So I want to do the lashes last because I want to get this eye down a little bit. So let's get some brown in here in the corner. And then we're gonna go to another corner and darken that brown in the corner. Also at the top here. Here's what the face is kind of looking like right now. I'm gonna zoom out. Okay, zoom in a bit more. And I'm still on the face layer. Okay, so I'm still on here. So I'm gonna get like a peachy color, and I'm gonna go under the eye. Oh shit, what the heck just happened? I don't know what the heck? Hold on. That was weird. Yeah, that was freaking weird. Okay. So, I feel like that opacity was a little high, but trying to see if she has any pinks in her eye area. So I'm gonna put it right here. Now I'm gonna lower the opacity a little bit more. Just wanted to brighten that a little bit, but not too much. Not too much, y'all. Okay, so let's add black to the eye. That's huge. I want to see how it looks on camera. Yeah, that's huge. Let me try the studio pen. And then let me try lowering the opacity. And going around. Oh shit. Let's go around the eye. Opacity here is really high. I don't know what this yellow thing keeps coming from. Oh, it's my eraser. Okay. Yeah, that was weird. Where did I go? Okay, now to mimic, let's increase the opacity a little bit more. Now to mimic the lashes, even though I don't have the lashes here yet. We're going over top of that. I'm gonna deepen the brown in the center a little bit more. Put some in here. All right. And these are supposed to be hazel eyes, by the way. Let's get some green at the bottom. Get some green. Go a little bit darker with the green. Let's go black. This time I'm gonna just squiggle it around so it can start to look a little bit more real. Alright, I think the white of it is going to look crazy. So let me go over it. And then I'm gonna do like a cream version of green. Let's go to like that kind of green. All right, now to lower the opacity. Let's see if we can get some. Let's see if we can get some stuff done in here. So it can actually look like light is reflecting here. Then I'm gonna go white. And then Oh, shoot. No. That was supposed to have gone on, shoot. Hold on. Let me, okay, I think I can fix this. I'm gonna, let's see if I can copy it. I'm gonna cut. I'm gonna assist this, and I'm gonna paste. Oh, but it didn't go on the other eye. Shit. I'm gonna duplicate it. And move that over. Actually, it might be okay. It might be a good thing that I didn't assist this one. I'm gonna merge these. I'm gonna zoom in for anybody that can't see what I'm doing. I think once I put the lashes in, it's getting late, so, well, it's already late, but I think once I put the lashes in, this will start to make sense. So I'm going to create a new layer. I'm going to drawing assist this layer, and then let me grab the so for the lashes, I don't want to go too black, maybe like a dark brown, but the more lashes you see together, the more they're gonna look like what's called actual lashes. So let's see if we can get that done here. Let me see if y'all can see it on the other page. Well, let's go to the other one. Okay, all right, let's see how we're gonna do this. All right, this one is too big, so we gotta change that. And I'm gonna switch to Studio Pen, and I'm gonna make the opacity like, let's try 91%, 93%. And then we're gonna go to like a size 7 for the for the brush. All right, there's this one. I'm gonna go down a little bit more, maybe a size 6, and go down to a 78% opacity. Okay. And then I'm just gonna stroke it like quick strokes of the pencil. And I always want to curve at the bottom instead of going straight up. So let me redo this so y'all can see what I'm doing. So curve at the bottom and then up. And I feel like it's also best to do this sparsely first before getting all your lashes closer together. I think I'm gonna have to go straight up with this one. That's too high. And as you approach the center, you gotta make them shorter, like shorter strokes of lines. So that's usually how natural lashes taper off. So yeah, there we go. And we don't want to get too close to, hold on. We don't want to get too close to the front. I think this is probably the shortest I will get with this in the front. And then I start to like add to what I've already drawn. So almost like a triangle. I try to close off what I've already created. And of course, try to match the size. And then that's when I add like single strokes in the middle to increase it. And then you can start to add even shorter lashes. You don't have to go all the way up, but you start to thicken up the base. Let me erase. Oh, that didn't erase well. Okay, let's see. All right. So I'm thickening up the base a little bit more so that they start to actually look like they could be somebody's lash. And then I think now I'm gonna add black and just fill that in. Oh, goodness gracious. I'm getting tired, y'all. Okay, so that's the lashes. That's the top lashes, I should say. And then now we can do the bottom. Basically similar treatment. Let's start with the smaller ones in the front. That's too long. And again, I try to curve it before I straighten it out. And when I get to the center, I go the other direction. straighten it out. Oh yeah, let me look at the eye again. Okay. So now I gotta add like a brown wash over the eye. So I'm gonna do another layer. I'm gonna do it on top of the regular base layer. And I'm gonna do, let's try soft brush this time. Let's try a soft brush. And we're gonna do kind of fill the eye with brown. Oh shit, hold on. I forgot to make it an assisted layer. So let's, there we go. There we go. Alright, let's zoom it out a little bit more so y'all can see what we have going on. Oh my gosh, this drawing assist made this so much easier. Because imagine drawing this on paper and having to do both eyes. Oh my goodness. This is a time saver. I'm gonna decrease the brightness so y'all can see. Let me see if y'all can see my... And I'm gonna zoom in so y'all can see. Let me try. I'm gonna blend this a little bit. Let me see if I can get the brows. I'll put it on the lash layer. I'm gonna do, let's try Studio Pen for that again. Trying to see where I okay, so let's do the brows, y'all. So I'm gonna zoom in a little bit more so we can get an idea what's going on here. Cleaning up the brow. Saying I have a hidden layer? No, I don't want to show that. Wait, why would it be? Oh. So where the heck is my, one of these layers. Okay, I think it's in this one. That's where it was. It was on the base layer. right. Ooh, she's looking pretty. I should have done this a long time ago. Okay, let me go erase this layer. There's some extra stuff I'm not liking over here. She looks like a completely different person now. Completely different. All right, I think I'm gonna stop here. I think we did quite a bit today. Although I want to keep going, I want to save some time for myself for another stream so I can maybe start to do the makeup on here, on her face, just kind of get some dimension in her face and everything. But yeah, I'm proud of myself, y'all. I did it. I finally did it. I revived an old drawing. All right, let me turn off the draw assist. I'm gonna turn it off so you can see it without the lines. All right, so for anybody that missed it, this was the eye I kind of tried to base it off of. Let me see if y'all can see it on camera. this one. I think I did a pretty good job, y'all. Anyway, thank y'all for coming through today. I'm gonna call it a night. I might be on later today to try to add some more to her face and see what else I got to do. All right. I will catch y'all later. Let me straighten this out so y'all can see. Y'all can see it properly. Yeah, there we go. There it is. Wanted y'all to see that straightened out. Okay. All right, bye y'all. Bye-bye.